Hello everyone, Robert Chatterton here at LetsChattHomes, sales representative with Keller Williams Edge Realty. Today's topic actually changed. I was actually planned a different video, and I've decided to kind of do a complete 180. And I'm going to cover that video off in a later time. For now, the reason this changed is I was working on my thank you cards this morning, and I actually had a complete change. My mindset completely 180. And so much so that I need to change a couple things that I wanted to do today, including this video. And what that is it revolves around the buyer consultation. So just to give you a bit of background, this week I was working with 2 new clients, okay? These are people that I had no prior relationship with whatsoever, and one of the things that came out of this consultation was, they had taken a chance on me. They had saw my name around, saw my logo and stuff. They had even seen a video, and they decided that they wanted to sort of at least have a talk with me. So we had a consultation. We met at a coffee shop in our neighborhood. The neighborhood that I live in, they actually live close by, and this is actually the neighborhood they want to live in. So we met at this coffee shop, and I actually, to be honest, was a little bit taken back. I asked them a question that I ask everyone, and this was the 3rd home they were buying, and they had never really thought about this question, and they had never been asked this question. So it meant that it was a bit uncomfortable at first, because I think my body language even kind of was like, a little startled that they hadn't been asked. But then it led to some great conversation, and what I realized is how much stress it took off of them. So the simple question is, what are your 5 must-haves of this home? What does this home have to have for you? And so they just kind of sat there thinking about it. So for me, this is something very simple. This is to help me, this is to help you, this is to make the buying exciting and fun and take away some of that stress. And I want to take it all the way back. 92% of people use the internet in some form in their home search. Okay, so they're not necessarily buying their home online or anything like that, but they're using the internet for the home search. So this is even when you're looking online at those properties. So if you sit there and you think about the 5 things this home has to have. So for a lot of people, it is very simply price. Is it in their price range? Is it in the neighborhood they want to be in or the area they want to be in? So those could be some of your 5 things. It could be the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, stuff like that. It could be special features, okay? So it could be a formal dining room. It could be a pool. It could be a large kitchen for entertaining or to inspire those creative cooking ideas for you. It could be the overall layout or openness of the home. It could be that it has a 3-car garage. It could be that it has an extra room for an office. It could be that you need a large yard for your children or for your dogs. Is it move-in ready? So I really want you to start to think about, what are your 5 things? If it's more, try and narrow it down. If it's less, really try and open up what it really means, because it will really take away not only the stress, but it's going to bring in that excitement of finding that right home for you and give you some clarity in a place where there could be 30, 20 homes that you're looking at, and really kind of make that less stressful for you, and really kind of hone in on that perfect home. So again, what are your 5 things? I'd love to hear some of them, for sure. It's amazing what some of those things can end up being. And always ask yourself, I guess not even ask yourself, understand that those things can change. You may not know what you don't know. So you could get to a new home and you have your list of 5 things, and you get up there and you're like, oh my goodness, I love this home. And I may say to you, okay, you love this part of this home. That's not in your top 5. And you may go, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that's what I need that in my top 5. So maybe you're taking it away. Maybe it does expand to 6. But understand that things may change for you and what that means. So we can, again, you don't know what you don't know. The last thing I want to leave you with is, if you don't like something about the home, is it a deal breaker? And that can happen, again, if it doesn't have those 5 things, it almost should be a deal breaker right off the bat. But if it has those 5 things, and let's say you don't like the paint color, there's something about the home you don't like, I want you to keep in mind, is it a deal breaker? Is it something, in a lot of cases, these can be quick and easy fixes. They can be inexpensive fixes. So if you're at a home and it has everything on your top 5, and you're standing out in the front of the home and you're just like, I absolutely love everything, but I really don't like this yard. There's something about the curb appeal that you just don't like. Is it a deal breaker? Is it, how expensive is it, or inexpensive can it be for you to fix that front to the way you're going to love it, because it had all of your other 5 things. So again, please, what are your top 5? Think of that, take some of the stress away, start to get excited about buying a home. When you're online, whether you're going around driving properties, just start to understand. So thank you so much again. Thank you to my clients this week. That was really, really fun this week, getting to discover those things with you. So thank you very much. And that's all for today. Looking forward to working with you, and I'll talk to you soon.